So at least he's identifying the pronouns. And he said, no word. No word is telling me that it's in the correct path of learning. You know what I mean? So it's very good. Of course, this thing about the doesn't work. It's advanced, but it's that's why he's taking a class. You see, it's a little process. Here, guys, when we acquire, when we're learning a second language, there is a process in our brain that is called interlanguage. Have you heard about interlanguage? And I'm not making publicity to any school, yes. So, interlanguage is a stage in which students are understanding and they are like realizing all the rules. Yeah. So in this process, students are monitoring themselves. They say, teacher, she no works. That is the interlanguage. You said the mistakes. And this is something natural and this is something common. So my point here, guys, is that errors are very good. They are showing me that they are learning. It's natural. When to correct the errors? Well, we have to be very careful because there are 2 points here. Some people say we have to correct the error immediately. That's fine. That's fine. Of course, it depends on the student. The student can also feel like not motivated because I'm going to say something. The teacher is interrupting me all the time. So we have to consider that. But also, guys, it's very important because it's our responsibility to teach and to explain the error. Sometimes we say, doesn't, has, you, she. Sometimes student, he doesn't even know what is doesn't, what is she, is it gerund? Es un gerund. Yeah? So it's our responsibility to explain everything. You know what? Because if we don't do that, there is this thing called fossilization.
Yeah, it fossilized mistakes.
Exactly.
However, we have to also check whether this was a fossilized error, was an error on the spot, or was it just a mislanguage misinterpretation? In other words, like the he is, like he is. So you read like, oh yeah, sorry, just at that moment that they lost concentration for a brief moment and then it's made a mistake. Give an opportunity for them to actually realize their mistake and see if they can self-correct themselves. Because that will help also in their learning. Because in other words, it also help other students identify mistakes.
Exactly. Very good. Sorry, Gabriel.
No, I was going to say that it also depends on the activity that you are having, because if it is a freer communicative activity, it is not good to be correcting them all the times, because we are supposed to let them feel free and not worry about mistakes so that they can really communicate themselves. And other kind of activities, if they are not so freer, that are semi-controlled, then there are other techniques that maybe you could ask them, like she or he, or do or does, to make them also
internalize
well, most of all, to be involved in the learning. And there are techniques, there are strategies for mistakes, to correcting mistakes in reference to the activities that you are having.
Yes. Benny?
I was noticing that you said provide detailed feedback. I think that some of us, or in some occasions, we go only correcting errors, but I think it's important to conference with the students and have a one-on-one and say, the feedback, start with the positive. Your sentence was very structured, however, have you considered he is for a boy and she is for a girl? So they actually know that they're doing a good job, because if we only focus on the errors, then the motivation will